Hey YouTube, this is Jay from Jay Plays Yugioh. I'm bringing you the Tachyon deck profile that I played at locals recently. Let's start with the main deck. Triple Swartzchild Infinity Dragon. This is kind of like your main starter of the deck, going first or second, which this deck could do either of. If you control no monsters or your opponent controls a monster with 2,000 or more attack, you can special summon him and any level 8 light or dark dragon monster from your deck. And then you're allowed to new Dragon Xyz for the rest of the turn. Triple Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon Primal. If a Dragon Xyz is on the field, you can summon him from either field, and then this card's owner can search a Tachyon spell or trap when he's normal or special summoned. So if you summon him to your opponent's field, you still get the search. I never summon him to my opponent's field, I always summon him to mine. 2 Tachyon Cloud Dragon. This card is like Snake Eyes Poplar. You can special summon it when it's added to your hand, except by drawing it. And then it's also like a Lone Fire Blossom for the deck, attributing itself to special summon a Tachyon monster from the deck. The only target being Primal. It also has another effect in the graveyard that I've never really bothered to use, where if you special summon a Dragon Xyz, you can target one of them and attach this monster from the graveyard to it. Triple Starlight Seifert, kind of a search for the deck. You pitch any dragons from your hand and search a dragon from your deck whose level equals the levels of the pitched monsters. He can also banish himself from the graveyard to add a level 8 light or dark dragon for your graveyard to your hand. 1 Nebula Dragon, 1 Galactic Spiral Dragon, 1 Galaxy War Drake, 1 Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon, and 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Nebula is an extender. He can summon himself in any level 8 light or dark dragon from the hand, and then he can banish himself to recover any level 4s. Galactic Spiral Dragon's another extender. He can summon himself from the hand or graveyard if you control 2 or more light and or dark dragons, and he can make all monsters you control become level 8. War Drake can special summon himself if a level 4 light is special summoned to your field, and he can make himself and another light monster become level 8. If you control a Galaxy Eyes monster, you can special summon Afterglow from your hand, and if it's detached from a Dragon Xyz monster to activate that monster's effect, you can special summon a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your deck. I had the opportunity to use this effect once, but I missed it. Still won that game though. Last monster, Triple Ash Blossom. Spells. 2 Tachyon Spiral Destruction. This card has 3 effects, each of which you can only use once per turn, but I mainly use the second effect, which lets you target a Tachyon card in your graveyard and add it back to your hand. This card can add back your traps and your Primal and Cloud Dragon if you need them. Triple 7th Ascension and 1 the 7th one. This searches 7th one and 7th Tachyon, which I do not own. I had to borrow some for the event. These 3 trade-in are substitutes for 7 Tachyons until I get my hands on them. Double Thrust, because pretty much almost every spell in the deck is a normal spell, except for the Tachyon Spirals and this last card that I just put in today, Dragon's Light and Darkness, which helps you unbreak your hands a little bit. And then the last spell is a single Monster Reborn. For traps, triple Tachyon Transmigration. This is one of the best archetypal counter traps in the game. You can activate it from your hand if you control a Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon monster, and it negates every card or effect that was activated previously in the chain link, and any of those cards on the field get shoveled back into the deck. It's highly searchable by the deck, and you can just keep bringing it back to your hand with Tachyon Spiral Destruction. Very annoying to deal with. Double Tachyon Spiral Galaxy. It's another trap you can activate from your hand, and it makes one of your Galaxy Xyz monsters, 1 Dragon Galaxy Xyz monster you control, become unable to be destroyed by battle for a turn, and also unaffected by other cards' effects for that turn. The last traps I'm playing are Triple Solemn Strike. I was playing a single copy of Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, but it never came up at all, and it's kind of more of a Wayne Moore card, so I just cut it. For the extra deck, 2 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, and 1 number C107. Never went into this guy. Wish I did. Double Divine Golden Shadow Dragon Jagluxion. One hell of a name. When he's summoned, this is like one of the main guys of the deck. When he's summoned, you get to search any Tachyon or Galaxy card from your deck. You can attach 2 materials from him and use him to Xyz summon another Dragon Xyz monster with 3,000 attack from your deck, using this card as material, and then you can attach a Galaxy monster from your extra deck to it as material. I ran a Cypher package that I did go into a couple times. Cypher Dragon and Cypher X Dragon. You just use this guy to make Cypher X. Cypher X lets you attach 2 materials to make light monsters you control become unable to be targeted by your opponent's card effects until the end of their next turn. And I also use this secondary effect to put Jagluxion back into the extra deck from the graveyard, and then use Cypher Blade as material to summon him. Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. Went into this guy once, I believe. Helped me chop up some back row and hit for game. Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. Never went into this guy. Hope Harbinger, another one of the main monsters I summon using Jagluxion's second effect. Dragublion. Never went into him either, as well as Starliege Seifert. Galaxy Stealth Dragon was mainly used to be attached to a monster with Jagluxion's effect. Numeron Dragon to summon off Dragublion. Again, I never did it. And 1 Galaxy Satellite Dragon that I also never went into, just for funny amounts of damage with Tachyon Dragon. That's the deck profile. I'll have hopefully more deck profiles coming soon. Take care.